Hello, welcome to Cooking with Mr. Tater Buggin. It is Friday evening and we're going to get in the kitchen here. I know every one of you just left our home and you feel like you're back in it again, but we're welcome. You're welcome here. I have a special guest with me here this evening.
Making a quick cameo.
This is making a quick cameo. This is my youngest son, Chris.
Hello.
And he's got to go to work, I know, but I wanted everybody to see him.
We love you.
Love you too.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening, son. Okay.
Dolly's here.
Again.
Cindy's here.
Hey, everybody. I know a lot of you feel like you just left our home. And yes, you did, but you're welcome back in again.
Now in the kitchen.
We're going to do some cooking in the kitchen tonight.
There's Carol and Tony and Michelle, Tammy.
Is that my little buddy Tony?
Tony McGee.
Tony McGee, yeah, that's the little Tony McGee.
Penny
And there I
Williams is
see
here.
Michelle. Michelle is here, and Penny Williams, my friend, is here. Hey, Penny, I'm going to have to set a couple of things aside tonight, so you get ready. We're going to try to get through this evening without any boo-boos.
No heavy duty cream.
Oh yeah, there's going to be.
Good.
Yeah, there's going to be some. We got to have some heavy cream in this.
Okay.
But let's make sure that we know that heavy cream is very good. All right, tonight we are going to cook with the help of my beautiful assistant, my lovely wife, Lindy. We are going to cook a lasagna soup. And this is a new one for me that we're going to try. It's got a lot of ingredients in it. It's apparently got a lot of flavor, a lot of taste in it. And there's Elizabeth Bauer.
Hey, Elizabeth. Carmela's here. Rita. Rita said we always need some boo-boos.
Rita Burmeister.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, Rita.
See, I told y'all he knows your name.
Yeah, we know. I know a lot of y'all. We are still shipping out. We have a lot of things to come, a lot of things to go.
Thank you, Becky. Oh, and I told him Brother Taterbuggin is going to come help cut tomorrow to kind of catch
Yeah,
up.
little brother Taterbuggin is going to come over here and help me try to get ahead on all these wood kits that we promised to y'all.
Dolly sent you 100 stars.
Good heavens, thank you, Dolly. All right, let's get started. This takes a lot of ingredients. And it's probably everything that you have in your kitchen right now. We're going to start out with a pound of, of course, the recipe calls for a pound of ground beef. We are going to use what? We're going to use deer sausage, yeah. A pound of deer sausage, and I've got to cook that, get it cooked and then ready to go in, and we're going to start putting that together. But it takes things like 3 cups of marinara sauce and some chicken and beef broth, a lot of spices and all to put it together, some lasagna pasta that's broken up. Because it's a soup, you don't want long noodles in there. We're going to break those lasagna pieces up into about quarter squares. Makes it a little easier to put it on a spoon.
Thank you, Tony. Tony sent you stars.
Thank you, Tony.
And Grace says, hey, we need bloopers.
Oh, no. What we need is, we need 300 to get you a jig. That's what we need.
They told me when I hit 300 today, I was supposed to get up and do a jig.
You didn't do a jig?
No, I told them that's your thing. Charlene,
All right.
You don't have to use deer sausage at all. What's your...
No, you can, it calls for a pound of ground beef. You can use beef, you can use turkey. We are using venison. It's your choice. You just put some ground beef in there, it'll be just fine. Hey, Judy Zeppa, I see you.
She sent you stars.
Yeah, well, thank you. All right, we're going to start by just putting a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of this. I'm going to turn the camera for you a little bit, see if you can see a little bit of this as I cook. Kind of at the bottom of your screen there, but I've got a big Dutch oven. I'm going to put that all together in this Dutch oven. Makes it a little easier because there's a lot of, it's going to make a lot of soup for us.
Yes, Sarah, I know we have a lot of venison lovers here, and Patty sent you 100 stars.
Well, thank you, Patty. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Penny says spicy Italian sausage sounds good too.
This particular sausage here is a little spicier. There was the last deer that I put in, I asked them to spice the sausage up a little bit for me.
Hoping that means our parents will still eat it.
It won't be too spicy for them by the time we
bland.
by the time we get all of this together here. But
Oh, Monica, that's so cool. Monica's husband was asking, what's Mr. Taterbuggen cooking? And I told him, and he said, yummy, when's dinner? I love that y'all's husbands get in on it too.
Y'all come on over, there's gonna be plenty.
Hey, Jerry wants to know if wide egg noodles would work.
Yes, you could use those. It really, it's called lasagna, but it's put together with some ricotta cheese and things like that. And I think that's the only reason they do that. But you could use some egg noodles just as well as you can use lasagna noodles, or really any kind of noodles would be just fine. We're going to break up that those lasagna ribbons, and put them in here.
Y'all be sure and let your friends know he's cooking tonight so we can get him up over 300 and he'll have to jig. Ooh, roast nuggets. Sarah, that sounds good.
All right, we're breaking this up.
Yes, Amy, I'm going to try my best to get it posted tomorrow. Our lives have been a little up in the air, but I try to do it on the Saturday after he cooks on Friday night.
All right. Just a little plug here. Some of my wife's art. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is the Memphis skyline that she painted. Let me back it up a little bit so you can see it a little
Probably
better.
doesn't matter to any of them, y'all who weren't here in Memphis. But
Yeah. But that's
Hey,
some of her art that we had put on a towel.
Brother Taterbuggen's here.
Hey, Jody's here. Yay, babe.
We were just talking about you, Jody.
I don't know if you heard that or not.
Probably missed it. We were thanking you for coming over tomorrow and volunteering to help with the kids.
Yeah, we're paying it ahead. Thank you, sir. We are cooking, again, for those that are just joining us here, we are cooking lasagna soup.
Oh, Pam, that's great. Everybody's loving your chef jacket.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We are just browning a pound of meat, your choice of venison, beef, or turkey, whichever you want to use in this. We're going to brown this up and then kind of crumble it up. We want it crumbly.
Thanks, everybody, for tossing the taters. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Give that a minute to start cooking. Put a little bit more olive oil in there. Venison is so lean. It has very little fat, very little grease in it.
Oh, I understand that too, Carmela. You do what you gotta do.
All right, we're going to give that a few minutes here to brown up. While it does, we are going to get 3 cups of just marinara sauce. And I've got my big old measuring cup here. So we're going to get 3 cups of that. And we're going to set that extra aside. And that is just, listen, you can use an expensive brand. I use a relatively inexpensive brand. It's just marinara pasta sauce.
Thank you, Monica. Hey, Lou from Texas.
We're going to need a full box of chicken broth. And that's 32 ounces. So obviously it's going to make a lot of soup. We're going to use a half a box of beef broth.
Okay, Kathy says, I use just a smidge of water in my ground venison to get it to crumble smaller for soups and casseroles. That's a good tip.
Yeah, if with a little bit of olive oil And this particular sausage, it always, for me, crumbles up really good and really
that
easily.
Is making noise tonight.
What?
That is noisy tonight.
Oh, the burner?
Yeah.
I'll try.
Were you really sharing? So were both of us.
And we are just going to let that continue to brown. Won't take but just a few minutes. And then we're going to turn the heat up a little bit.
Yeah, Dolly said you just need your little crumbler tool, right?
Yeah, I kind of started out with this spoon and didn't want to dirty up a bunch of dishes, but I've got my little chopping mixer over here.
Hey, Rosa. Hey,
That's
Rebecca.
coming along real well. And
Teresa.
excuse me a second.
I'll come on into the kitchen.
Well, my little darling.
Yes, what do I need? What do I need? Okay.
I'm good.
How about a paper towel?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, I put it in the dishwasher and we haven't run it yet.
Okay.
Uh-oh, it says my laptop froze.
It did? All right, y'all bear with me a minute. While that's browning up, I'm going to get some other things opened up here.
Do you use broth or stock?
Broth.
Okay, you're back.
There I am. Y'all lost me for a minute. Where'd everybody go?
Rack up to 175. Sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry I lost everybody there. Looks like Facebook got me back on now. Our meat is just about browned enough that we can start adding all the ingredients.
Stephanie said, at least your wooden spoon won't melt like your spoon last week.
Yeah, this one's gonna hold its shape.
Hilarious. Yeah, Carrie, it's not being nice tonight.
Yeah, I apologize for that. Is the numbers coming back up?
Uh-huh. Hey, Monica. Hey, Angie.
Everybody repost and tell everybody we're back on the air.
I'm feeling self-conscious again. I had another lady fuss at me for talking last Friday night.
Don't do that.
That woman,
Don't feel self-conscious.
That woman is annoying. Sorry.
You are here to help me. All right, our meat is just about browned enough. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm turning the heat up, and I'm going to add the marinara sauce because all of this has to come to a simmer for us.
Yeah, Facebook paused it for you, Penny.
That is 3 cups of marinara sauce, and try to get all the goodness in there.
No, Penny. She says last week's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart, isn't he, Susie?
All right, we're going to add a half a box of this beef broth.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh, Martha, are you feeling better? Yeah, well.
And we're going to do a whole box of just chicken broth.
Oh, y'all are sweet. Thank you so much. He does, Charlene. He's a keeper. Cynthia said, tell her to pound sand. I just try to read the comments for him because he doesn't get to hear or see what y'all are saying, and it's so much fun. Your comments are the best part.
All right, so we've got a whole box of chicken broth in there.
Sharon, I told him about that. Okay, you're at 225.
Great, great.
You need 75 more to do a jig.
Now, we need a can of diced Roma tomatoes. That's going to go in there.
Betty, the coconut pie was one for the books, too. I'm telling you.
Y'all quit talking about my coconut pie.
Joy, he is making a lasagna soup.
All right, so we got our tomatoes in there. We're gonna stir this up just a little, and this has got to come to a good boiling simmer. And
Oh, Becky, that's so sweet. She sent stars and said, "Love this time, just family time."
Oh, yeah.
It is. We're all family around here, and bringing y'all into our kitchen is great.
All right, so it calls for the entire box of this lasagna broken up into, once again, quarter-sized pieces. So, sorry about that.
Stephanie said, "Come on, 300. I'm ready for the jazz hands again."
Everybody got a big kick out of my jazz hands, I think.
We called them fancy hands. Joy knew they were jazz hands.
Yeah, well, I think they knew what that meant.
Oh, me. Well, you're at 246. You're getting close.
All right, we're just going to break this lasagna up into just pieces. And again, this is a soup, so you want whatever's in here to go on a spoon. And while this is heating up, you've got time to break this up and get it into the soup mixture here.
Yeah, Karen Hutzler says she's ready for a dance party.
Yeah. How we doing on that?
259 on this end.
Yeah, we're working on it, aren't we?
What is Pete into? What did he do?
We've got a lot of spices to add into this. And of course, as this comes to a boil, it's going to soften these noodles. And yes, you know, as we were talking earlier, you could use really any kind of noodle in this that you want. You could use macaroni. You could use
Oh, Rita, that's
spaghetti.
a good idea. Sorry. She said, how about putting it into a bag and hitting it with a hammer?
Well, you could do that too. That might break it up into too small of pieces, though. I'm trying to break it up into.
Oh, Sharon, I'm sorry y'all are having to deal with that too. You could call it the tater bug jig. Donna says, please no heavy in all caps cream tonight.
No cream?
Heavy.
Oh yeah, we got heavy. There's heavy cream goes in it.
No, look the other way. Actually, it was still good. Sweet Terry Richardson Googled it.
Yep.
And of course, he had a big spoonful of it. He did just fine. Nobody got sick. So you don't have to wait till it boils to add the noodles?
No, we're gonna let that come up to a boil as it's cooking here. They'll soften up in this liquid.
I know, Darla.
I might could have had these broken up before, huh?
Well, gives me time to chat with them.
Yep. And I know you didn't get to see some of the comments earlier on your live.
I didn't. I was busy gluing down flowers. They are loud, Tony. Tony said those noodles are loud.
Are they?
Yes, it does. It does call for heavy whipping cream.
Yeah, there's a little bit of cream in it.
Oh, do you, Shonda? Okay, she said I make this all the time. It's her favorite.
Oh, really?
Yay.
Good.
We've never had it before. He's experimenting, so I'm excited to try it. Oh, thank you, Cynthia.
Just about done with the noodles here.
Yeah, this is so real life happening here, Charlene. We're all about the real life. We got hunting dogs that bring us treasures in the morning. We have my parents.
I couldn't believe you told them about that story.
I had to be careful with the wording. I did download that video pretty quick in case it gets pulled. Dolly, don't make fun of us. Bull and foal.
Okay, so we are from the South.
We are.
We boiled it in oil.
Yeah, Carrie, do they really? Ooh, how cute! I would love to see those. She said it's hard to find, but they do have mini lasagna noodles.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Cute.
that. That's news to me.
Yeah, egg noodles. We were saying that egg noodles ought to work fine. The boys are all spread all around the house.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
In his den bed. They've got beds in every room.
All right, we got that in there. We're going to put a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I don't know if that'll be enough garlic, to be honest with you. We might juice that up a little bit.
I'm not big on garlic. You don't have to over garlic it.
Easy now. All right, we got garlic in there. We're going to put a teaspoon of, this is a Lowry's seasoning salt. You can use any seasoning salt. It calls for a teaspoon of it.
Gail Chandler's gotten here. Lynn Heath has gotten here. I know it keeps freezing, Lynn. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Is it?
Well, every now and then, yeah, we'll get an interruption. Yes, we definitely will be posting the recipe tomorrow, Carrie. As long as life will allow me to do that, I promise I will do my best.
We're going to put a teaspoon of Italian
Deborah
seasoning. This is just a mix of Italian seasoning. Ooh, that smells so good when you open that big jar. We're going to put an extra teaspoon of oregano in there.
Gotta answer Deborah's question. I'm gonna pick in here. She wanted to know off topic, but what lip gloss I wear. It's Milani, and you can get it.
Lift it up a little bit more, baby.
Lift it up a little bit more. Nope.
All right, we're going to put a teaspoon of basil in there. As I said, there are a lot of seasonings in here.
Get Luminoso. It's at Target. You can find it anywhere.
All right, so that's all of that. Let me get this box out of the way. Pete, you're underfoot.
Oh, Laura, because we spoil them rotten. We have they have beds in here in the den. They have beds in our bedroom, and they have one bed in the shipping department, so they can look out the window where we love our dogs. Debbie, thank you so much for the stars.
All right, we're going to just kind of stir this up a little bit now and get all those seasonings in there.
Now this is good. Shonda said sometimes I add everything but the noodles, and then I separate to freeze. Just add noodles and a little more broth when you heat it up. So that's good.
There you go. That's a good tip for holding it for later or freezing it for later. All right. So while this is coming to a boil, I'm turning the heat on up. So this is a big pot of soup here for it to come to a boil. But while that is happening, we need a bowl to mix.
Hi, Nancy.
Some cheese. There's a cheese mix that goes a little bit in the soup and then some for a topping. So let me get that together here. Excuse me a minute.
Oh, Carrie, that's so sweet. Yeah, Laura, we weren't talking about us having beds in every room. It's just our dogs. We have dog beds. Oh, we're on 280, babe.
Why, goodness gracious. I think that bowl right there is going to be quite large enough.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. That's sweet.
So I'm going to reach for a little bit bigger bowl here. Clean. All right. We need 8 ounces of ricotta cheese. And I think it's very common to have ricotta in lasagna.
Rhonda says, ooh, darn, that's looking yummy.
It is, and it's a big pot of soup.
286 on my end. They say get ready to dance. Get your fancy hands ready. Cheryl, thank you so much for the stars. Oh.
All right, this is...
Anna's here.
Who?
Francis Hemberg.
this is 15 ounces, so I'm gonna get just about half of this carton in this cheese mixture.
Oh, you're gonna love them, JP. I think you'll have a great time with those.
Our soup has come to a boil here, so that's a good thing. We're gonna that really needs to boil for about 10 minutes to soften up those noodles.
Teresa,
That's looking and smelling very good.
Oh, Carly, they're always begging in the kitchen, yes.
Oh,
$2.96.
holy smokes.
301.
301.
301. Bring it, baby.
Okay, here we go. We got Jazz hands. Thank you for that, girls.
Oh my goodness.
All right, back to work.
It's delayed, and I just saw your dance.
So you get a big kick out of that, don't you?
I do.
All right,
the
we need
laughing faces going up. That was so funny.
the what?
All the smiling, laughing,
Oh.
hearts going up. Oh. Little bonus.
Little bonus. We need 1.5 cups of mozzarella in here. So we've got 8 ounces of mozzarella. I'm sorry, 8 ounces of ricotta and 1.5 cups of mozzarella, and then we're going to add just a little bit of Parmesan.
Debbie, I don't doubt it. Me and my loud mouth made her dog bark. Yes, Angie, I will definitely post the recipe for y'all. It'll probably be tomorrow.
So you scared the dog to where it had to bark?
I guess I did.
All right, 3 ounces of
Oh, good, Kathy.
Parmesan cheese.
Minnie threw roses to you for that performance.
And we're just going to mix this up a little bit here just to kind of combine the ricotta and the mozzarella.
Lisa said it was so short. I feel cheated.
It was so short. I'm still dancing.
You're at 3:28. So
Wow, that's
there
great.
You go.
That's great. All right, and
Dancing chef.
all right, so we have the cheese mixture once again. 8 ounces of ricotta, 1.5 cups of mozzarella, 3 ounces of Parmesan, and then we're going to put just half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning in this mixture, and that's just going to bring some more of that Italian flavor out.
Linda says word of his dancing is getting around. The numbers are going up.
Okay, no telling what's going to happen at 400, I'm telling you.
Oh, Sheila said my hubby was going to take me out, but didn't. And I'm glad because this is great. That's so sweet.
All right, we just kind of mix that all up together.
Gayla, if you just got here, you missed the dancing. You're going to have to
Yeah,
come back
you did.
for the jig. The tater bugging jig, Wendy says. Yeah.
All right, excuse me a minute while I get some heavy whipping cream.
How heavy is it going to be tonight?
It's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy.
Uh-oh, y'all. Here it comes.
And we need 1 cup of this.
You're going to scoop it out.
Did you say that or did somebody say that?
I did. I'm sorry.
Look at that, it poured. All right, 1 cup of that heavy whipping cream.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet.
And that's going to make kind of a cream in this.
Cream sauce. Yeah, this is looking gooder and gooder, isn't it?
Gooder and gooder. All right, if y'all don't mind, while we're waiting on the soup to simmer just a little while longer, I'm going to clean up a little bit. Penny, I'm setting the cheese mixture aside for right now and the heavy whipping cream. And I hope you're with me.
She got a phone call earlier, but she came back, so.
Well, it must not have been very important. Entertain for a minute while I put this stuff back in the refrigerator.
Denise, yes, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay for the dance, and I'll post the recipe tomorrow. It is lasagna soup. Judy, he used to did. He used, listen to what I'm saying. I almost said he used to didn't. What?
He used to didn't.
I am a college graduate, y'all, I promise.
That's real Southern.
But he does. He cleans up as he goes. I very gently one day said, you know, when I cook, I usually just kind of wash up as I go. You know, just have some soapy water in the sink. And he caught on real fast.
Yeah, real fast after she said, I'm not doing the dishes anymore.
I didn't say that. I'll do the dishes. As long as he cooks, I'd rather do
No,
the
I remember what you said. She said, I'm not eating that.
Well, I did say that live one day.
I'm not eating that.
Deborah, he used venison sausage, but the recipe actually calls for ground beef. It's, you know.
It's just one, yeah. It's and the recipe, the copy that you get will show or ask for 1 pound of ground beef, and it is a long list of things, but it's a lot of flavors in there, and it really, I'm telling you, this smells really good.
It does. It smells
It's got a great flavor to it.
Wanda, this time he just shook it better, I think is what it was.
What's that?
She said, was this a different brand of whipping cream?
No.
It was the same bottle.
It was the same stuff. All right, we should be pretty close to time for that to simmer. And now here's what we're gonna do this time. We're gonna add half of this cheese mixture that we have, and we're gonna reserve half of it for just a topping to put in each individual bowl of the soup. We're gonna add this cup of heavy whipping cream here in just a minute. I do want it, those noodles are beginning to soften real good, I think.
Michelle, we certainly hope they will. I told her what we're having tonight. I had just run over there right before we went live, and he's snoozing in his chair, but I told her.
This is not spicy, it's just very tasty.
Right. Well, you know, tell them that. We'll see. Darlene, I try to post every recipe on Saturday when he cooks on Friday night. I do it the very next day. You can grab them then and print them, but I will also, every, say, 10 to 15 recipes that he does, I'll get them fixed up. If you want to purchase them in the shop to add to your cookbook, so they're kind of cute and have little graphics and stuff, like the first recipes do, and you can just add it to your thing.
Yeah, thank you for and I want to say thank you for the support of buying those recipe books. And it's all the things that I've cooked, and I'm amazed that when I look at what Lindy has compiled here, how many different recipes I have done for you.
He's done a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the problem, Carrie. The recipes are posted the very next day on our Tater Buggin' page. But after a while, it's really, really hard to sift back through our news feed and find them. So I decided I would also compile them in a PNG file every so often. So if you go to our online shop right now, you'll get the first, what was it, like 32 recipes you ever
I think
did.
it was a bunch.
But you can print them right out. It's a digital download, and you can print them right out, put them in a 3-ring binder, and start that. And every 10 or 15 recipes he does past that, I'll do that again. And of course, they won't cost as much as it's just a little bit for the time involved in it is all that we ask for. And the fees, Shopify charges us to put stuff in our shop, of course, so it just offsets that cost. But then you can get those and keep adding to your notebook.
All All right, our noodles are looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and add this heavy cream, and that's just gonna make a good, really nice creamy sauce in that soup.
I'm getting hungry. I absolutely will, Darlene. I need to go back and see how many he's done now. Since our last, what do we call that? Our last, the last recipe that was in the shop, in that shop bundle.
Wow, I have got a pot full of soup here. Wow.
Oh, that's a good idea, Lisa. I actually, with the first bundle of recipes, I do have a cover page that you can stick inside that front section of your notebook and a note from us. But that would be fun to design a cute binder cover, you know, like as me paint something, I guess.
You can do jazz hands.
Okay, Deborah wants to know, did you put beef broth in that as well?
Yes, there is 1 whole box of chicken broth and a half a box of beef broth. Now to this mixture, we're going to add half of the cheese mixture. And as I said, we're going to reserve some just for a topping when you serve it, when you actually plate it, as it were.
Sherry, it's making me hungry too. And I'll confess, y'all, when he talked about earlier in the week when he said this is what he thought he was going to make tonight, I didn't quite.
She turned her nose up, is what
I
she
thought, oh, lasagna soup. He went ahead with it, and y'all, it looks so good. I can't wait to eat it.
Now you'll need to stir this pretty good to get that cheese mixture in there and let it melt out.
If you add one more thing to that pot,
It's gonna come over the side.
We need our stock pot out, don't we?
Yeah, we need a big stock pot for this. I didn't realize it was gonna make
This
that much.
We so hope our parents like this.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a lot of this. Y'all need to come over.
Yeah. We do love taco soup too, yeah. That's a good, Mom loves that one too. Karen's made this several times, and it's even better the next day.
Oh, I would bet.
Yeah.
This has got to be good, though. I'm telling you, this is. And I guess I should have made this before so we could taste it and see if
we like to live life dangerously, don't we?
See if it's udern.
Now, is there anything in there that Jody can't eat? Can
Nope.
you give this to him for lunch tomorrow?
There is nothing in there he can't eat.
He may just want a hamburger tomorrow. You don't know. We're going to have to feed him for helping you cut wood.
Oh, me. We can do that.
Hey, Melanie. It looks like it's going to be real good. Our son loves all soups too, Sarah. He is a big soup eater.
Yeah, he loves the soups. This is really, really looking scrummy.
Dolly, we have a huge stock pot. We didn't know it was going to make this.
Yeah, I'm almost to the brim here. I don't know if you can see all of that.
Rita said.
Let's see if I can get you a picture of it here.
Rita said it's going to burl over.
Burl over. I'm going to spill this all over the stove, aren't I?
Oh, Charlene says, cut me a ladder.
Ladder trays.
As soon as he gets caught up on the orders that have come in, I think Lloyd will have something to do tomorrow, Cindy. I don't know. I hadn't heard. I'm not sure. But he's going to get back to the ladder trays just as soon as we get caught up.
Yeah, me and Jody might decide to punch one of those out or two.
Oh, listen at that. Rebecca's right up the road in Oakland. She said she'll be here in 20 minutes. Chicken tortilla's good too, Sarah. Yeah.
That's good.
I bet it is.
That is good.
Kimberly said, Mr. T, have you ever made stuffed pepper soup before? It's so good.
What is it?
Stuffed pepper soup.
No.
We have Chris and I can't do green bell peppers. I can do the other ones, so yeah. Definitely darn Judy. Charlene said, do I need to come help cut that wood to get our ladder tray? Come on.
Wants that ladder tray, huh?
Yeah. And I am still going to get up there and do a live in the wood shop for y'all. Maybe if I can get my act together, I'll go up there while they're working tomorrow and do a quick live if y'all would like that. To see those two sillies working together.
We might do that.
That'd be fun.
All right, let's put a little of this in a bowl and see what it goes.
I'm ready. It is good soup weather right now. It is cold. Look at Pete looking up at you, and it's on a lag, and I'm watching Pete just stare at you.
Pete says, "Dad, you didn't spill anything yet."
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to plate this, so I'll probably make a mess, Pete.
I will tell you, Diana, we have a lot of people wanting those ladder trays, and what we do is he does as many as he can in a week, and then we put them in the shop. And if you're on our texting service, I immediately text you to let you know they're in the shop, and then I will post on the Tater Buggin page, so it's kind of fair for everybody. Okay, Judy, we'll just have to do that.
All right, so our soup is ready. Got a little of the cheese mixture in the middle, and my lovely assistant is going to be my guinea pig here.
Okay, let's see, y'all.
Let's see how that tastes.
It's hot.
This makes a lot of soup, y'all. This recipe makes a lot of soup. Yes, it's hot. It was boiling. I've got it turned way down. What do you think?
Oh my goodness. Oh, ooh darn.
Ooh darn.
That's delicious. I need to get a noodle in this bite.
The noodles, are they soft enough now?
I didn't get a noodle in that bite. Let me see here. I just blow on it for a minute.
Yep, it's very hot.
Oh, that's very tasty.
Wow, we are still over 300.
Carrie says, "Yay, Miss Lindy is going to eat."
I'm finally going to feed her. She deserves it today. She's been working hard. Good? Very good. Very good. All right. Relatively simple
y'all, this is good.
Recipe to make. It does make a big pot. This is a Dutch oven and it's completely full. As you can imagine, 3 cups of marinara sauce and a box of chicken broth and a half a box of beef broth, and then another cup of heavy whipping cream in there to kind of cream it up a little bit. It makes a lot, so get you a stock pot out.
Or half it. We've got 5 people to feed, and we'll eat off of it for days.
Yeah,
too,
this will go a long ways. How about taste for the parents?
You know, I really think they're going to like it. It's not, of course, I say that. Yeah, I love a lot of spice. It tastes good to me.
There is no spice in it. It's just a lot of flavors, a lot of seasoning in there.
Yes, he makes potato soup. That's about vegetable soup. I did a video on an easy potato soup. Yeah. He does it the real way.
Potato soup is really good.
Potato soup is my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura wants to know, how are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great. Don't I look great?
Yes.
I do feel great. I'm fine. I had a little sore throat for a while. That went away, and I'm up and going now.
And it's a good thing, because this poor man has to get up usually twice a night now.
Yeah. To
go next door.
I was up 2 o'clock.
Sometimes both of us, sometimes just him.
2 o'clock in the morning one night, and then it was 5:15 this morning. Got the call, and
we had both gone at 11 last night.
But I think my daddy-in-law, I think, is doing a lot better. I think we're going to get him on the up and up here. See how that goes.
Sure hope
we appreciate your prayers for that. We're going to turn you look. Hey, there's my Sarge. Hey, there's my Sarge. He said he wants some soup.
That baby.
He wants some soup. He's my baby. We appreciate your attendance and your support.
Becky says, "You look wonderfully handsome."
Oh, well.
You're going to make it blush.
I didn't really mean that.
Okay, Kathy says, next live, would you please cook potato soup from scratch?
Did we not? I thought we had done
Well,
that.
I just did the cheater potato soup. Like, I mean, we're talking a real good country potato soup.
Okay, you got it.
It does, Dolly. It tastes like lasagna in a soup form, and it's
soup?
just delicious.
Yeah, it does. I just tasted it there a while ago. It's really good. You need to try this. Try my other recipes. Look for my cookbook. You can find that on our page.
Taterbuggin.myshopify.com.
Yep, go to the
Moidle
shop.
says, "Why don't you learn the shop address?"
I can say it. I can say it. It's Taterbug.
No. Nope. Say it.
Taterbuggin.
Yeah. Taterbug's my car.
Taterbuggin.myshopify.com. Go there and you can find the recipes. You can find our other wood products, the other crafts that Lindy's done. Stay with us. We appreciate your support. Lindy will be back on Sunday
Right.
at 4 o'clock. And I'll put together a potato soup for next weekend. So that'll give you something to get...
Excited about. I'm excited about it already. I
Yeah.
love potato soup. And last time, listen, you made those 4 bread bowls for us last time for the potato soup to go in.
Okay.
That would be great.
So I'll also, we'll cook some homemade bread, make some bread bowls to have your potato soup in those bread bowls. So we'll put that all together. That's all going to happen next Friday night.
Yum.
We're going to
Good
let
idea,
you
though.
go. Lindy is eating. I'm going to have to excuse your, if you hear some smacking over
Sorry,
there,
I can't
that's
quit.
Lindy eating.
Can't quit.
We appreciate your support. We're going to let you go for the evening. You've been in our home here most of the day or most of the afternoon, and we welcome you as always.
We appreciate it.
We do. We love all of you, and Lindy, we'll see you next Sunday.
Vicki, I'll have it tomorrow. I promise.
Put the recipe. She'll get the recipe in there tomorrow. So look for it there on our page.
We love y'all.
Bye-bye.